I'm giving between 3 and 5. I just asked 5 questions for my FDP session and after FDP session also. And I am testing the difference. Now, for your kind notice, before I go for that deep analysis, you may get clear information that these are the random data and this data will keep on change when I do something else. So I want to keep this data as it is now without further change. So what I have to do is that I just select the entire data and then I have to copy it. So for that, you have to press Control C. So I copied that data and now I have to paste it here. So if I keep on pasting it again somewhere else, what happens will be I'll be copying formula, because you can see here when I copy this cells, I inserted a formula here. So this formula only will be copy pasting. Suppose I paste here. Here you can see both data sets are different. So that I don't want. I just want to copy paste that values as it is. For that, what you have to do is that you have to use paste special. For that, just press Alt in your screen. Then press E for elephant in your keyboard. Then press S for ship. So that you can see one window. The press V for values. Here you can see that in Excel, when you all this dialog box for A means all, A will be underlined. For formulas, F will be underlined. Values, V will be underlined. For if you want to select formats, you have to press T. Like that, Excel will help you to remember each shortcut. So here I want to paste that formula. So once I select the paste formula, values, I press OK. Then you can see the same data set again will be coming out earlier. So this is what I'll be pasting it. So now you can see this one will not change. I just copy pasted that one and I paste that values as it is. Now, first I'll teach you how to find out percent. It's a simple one. For kind information, I'll type the code. I place 1 as for male, 2 for female, 3 for transgender. Then I place your number and then percentage. Now, I want to find out how many male are there in this database. Whatever formula you want to type, the first thing you have to do is that type equal to. Now, I want to count how many male are there. So equal to count. When you type this much itself, Excel will show What is that function? Count means count the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. Actually, I don't want that one. What I need is that I have to count how many male are there. So I have to put a condition. For that I put count if. That count the number of cells within a range that meets given condition. Then comma, sorry, open the bracket. Then Excel will tell to give the range. So I had given the range. I had to count A2 to A101, 101. Then I have to put the condition. What is my condition? I want to count number of male. So for male, I put 1 as the code. So I put D2. D2 cell means it's 1. Now you can see the formula. Count if I selected the range A2 to A101, comma, and then the criteria. What is my criteria? The number should be 1. So what Excel will do is that Excel will count how many 1 is repeated in a column. You can see here 38. Now I want to count number of female. I have to type here equal to count if and then select the same A2 to A101, comma, then I type D3 for as 2 for the female. But and other way is that I can copy paste this formula. But if I copy paste this formula now to female, I will get a wrong output. The reason being, when I copy paste it here from F2 to F3, you can see my range is A2 to A101. But when I copy paste here, this A2 becomes A3. That I don't want. I want to keep this A2 to A101 as same below. So for that, what you have to do is that I have to put dollar sign. Dollar sign function is that to freeze this range as it is. So I select this A2 to A101 and then press F4. F4 button. In your laptop, you can see having F4 button. The participants who are keeping HP laptop, please be careful. If you type F4, that function may not be able to get. So for that, you have to press. There is a key called Fn. By pressing Fn, you have to type F4, both one simultaneously, so that a dollar sign will be pasted before and after your column and before your number, cell number. So when I copy paste these things, I will be getting the exact number of male, female, and transgender. Now I want to count the total. For counting the total, I have to use sum equal to sum, and I have to add the cells F2 to F4. I'll get 100. 100 is my sample size. I'll copy paste this same to percentage. Now I want to find out the percentage, proportion of male, female, and transgender. For that, first I select all these cells and then I'll click right click and then select format cells. Then you can see a dialog box. Here, select the percentage. Actually, what I'm doing here is that I'm just formatting those cells in such a way that the value which will be showing in those cells must be percentage. And here I keep a decimal place as 2. Now, whatever I type here, it will be presenting it in percentage. Now, I select 38 divided by 100. So I got the percentage, 38%. I copy paste it. Sorry. Here, when I copy paste that, again, error will be showing because when I copy paste this like this F5 becomes F6. I don't want that. This F5 has to be freeze. I have to freeze that F5. $5. And then when I copy paste, I'll get the readout. It's the first one, F2 divided by F5, then F3 divided by F5, and then F4 divided by F5. So I got 100%. Now I'll teach you how to draw a pie diagram. I'll start from basics to advanced. So first I have to select the data. So I select the gender, male, female, transgender, and then percentage. So how to select that one? Normally, if you want to select like this, but here a number is there between. So I don't want that. I just want to select E1 to E4. I don't want F. So once you select E to E4, then press Control and then press G1. And then by pressing Shift and Control, go to down. So it will go up to the last one. And by by pressing one more up arrow, the data set which I want to select will be selected. Then press Insert. Then you can see the different graphs. Here I want a pie diagram. So pie diagram. Now, when you see this pie diagram in screen, it will be pretty clear because it is in colorful diagram. And there you can see that blue color, female is in orange color, transgender is in gray color, and you can see the output clearly. But when you take copy paste this Excel diagram in Word file and then when you take print out in black and white, this will not be clear because all this orange, blue, gray, everything will be in black and white. So you can see just a piece of circle and will not be able to discriminate which one is male, which one is female, and what's the ratio, a percentage in each sector, etc. So for that, If you go to here, quick layout, there you can see one different ways of presenting. I select this one and then change this orange color. Here now it is everything in solid color, different colors. But instead of that, I want to change it in something like different pattern. Say one is solid color and another one I can put a dot, another one I can put some diagonal lines, etc. So how can this be changed? So by selecting this orange one, right click and then select format data series. This will give you an output table like this. Button, then select the fill. Here you can see which one you need. Here in default, you can see that vary color by slice. I don't need that vary color by slice. I need a different pattern. Sorry. Yeah. So by just selecting this orange and then when I click the format data point and when I put this pattern fill, this has been changed. Here you when you go down, you can see different type of select this diagonal. So you can see that one is solid and another one is diagonal. So when you take printout in black and white also, you can show the difference pretty clearly. You don't need to spend your money by taking color print and all. And if you want to give some different colors, that also you can do. I can give an orange color here. Now I have to also. So select this one. Here I give some different color also. So now when you see this diagram, it will be much more attractive. We can easily distinguish. Now to make it much more attractive, right click here. Then you can see add data label. Here you can give add data callout. So this one looks much more beautiful and we can identify easily male, female, transgender, etc. Now to make it much more beautiful, I can give add title. What you have to do is that add chart, then click chart title. There you can see about chart. You have to give about chart option so that here I can give percentage of gender as a title. So this graph looks much more beautiful. Then now I want to get the data. mark before and after FDP. For male, female, and transgender separately. Here you can see mark before FDP, mark after FDP, just like this. But I want to know what is the mark for average mark for male before and after FDP? What is the mark for female? What is the mark for transgender before and after my FDP session? So this is the form which I have to give. You have to type here. For finding out the average, what you have to do is that equal to average. But when you type equal to average and then select the data, I'll be getting the average, just average mark before FDP. But I want to know exactly what is the average mark of male, female, and transgenders. And 1. So what does Excel do is that Excel will take the average values of B2 to B101 by classifying the value of 1 in A cell. So overall, the A1 is repeating in A file will be considering. So here I can copy paste this file. So here you can see that average mark of male before and after FDP, before and after females average mark before and after FDP, transgenders mark. Here you may notice that in this formula, this range $A$2 to $A$101. Here I put dollar sign both before and after number. But in criteria, I put $DN. I didn't put a dollar sign before. Why I did like this means I want to freeze only the column D. But the number has to change. Because when I copy paste this down, it should be $D$10. When I copy paste down, it should be $D$11. So for that, here I put the dollar sign only. And then here, you can see that I didn't put a dollar sign before B. for this average range. $2 to $101. It's because I don't want to freeze the B column. I just want to freeze the numbers. Because when I copy paste from here to here, it becomes $2. Because when I copy paste the cell to C column, automatically the value from the B shifted to C. But the number will be same, that $2 to 101. So that's how you have to freeze the give the dollar sign. If you want to freeze both the column and the cell, then you have to give $A, $2. But if you want to freeze only the column, give dollar sign before the column name, $A1 or $A2. If you want to freeze the cell only, and if you don't want to freeze the column, $2. Then that second cell will be freezed. But when you copy paste like this, A2, B2, C2, like that it will change. If you don't want to freeze both column and cell number, then you don't need to give dollar. Now, here I give average if. If is used for giving some condition. Now here, I want to know the exact average mark of male, female, and transgender. So that I give equal to average. Then I got the difference. Now, I'll show you how to draw a comparative bar diagram. One more graph. Again, select the data because I want to compare the mark of male before and after FDP. So I select these cells and then insert. I want to go for a comparative bar graph. So I selected the bar diagram. Now, as I selected this output. Now, I want to change the color of this one. So I select here, format data series. I selected the paint design. I change it to pattern. Now, even if you take a printout in black and white, you can see what diagonal design. Then give add data label. So I compared male's mark before and after FDP. Before FDP is in blue color and after FDP in diagonal color. So before FDP, male scored 1.8. And after my FDP session, when they test is conducted, they scored mark 3.9 out of 5. Now, to modify this graph into a better way, go to add chart element, then select axis titles, then select primary horizontal. Here I can give name of x-axis. I gave here gender. Again, add chart element, axis title, give here primary vertical. That means y-axis. Here you can type y-axis. I type here marks. Then chart title is already here. Here I can give a title called comparative graph of marks before and after FDP. So normally when you draw a bar graph or pie diagram, these things will not come automatically. That we have to do ourselves manually. Now, initially I told what I am trying to do my session. I'm trying to find out, I want to find out whether there is a marks before and after FDP. So what test we have to do? We have to go for paired t-test to find out before and after. So I select here data, go for select data, and then go for data analysis. Hope the coordinators has shared one video to you. So once you follow that video, and only you will be getting this data analysis. Normally in Excel in default, this data analysis tab will not be available. That for that you have to install that data analysis. So please follow those steps if you didn't do. So once you click data analysis, they will show you plenty of output like this ANOVA, independent t-test, etc. Now I want to go for paired t-test. So here you can see t-test paired 2 sample 4 means. I select it here. Then first one variable 1 range. My first variable is test before FTP. When you select this one, select it from B1 itself. Test before FDP itself to last one. Then select variable 2 range. Here select C1 to C101. Then select labels. Why here we have to give label means when you generate output, I need to see the label like test before FDP and test after FDP. So for that, I have to click label. And this is alpha 0.05. It indicates 5% level of significance because we are testing it on the 95 level. So 5%, 95% confidence interval. So 5% is the level of significance, 0.05. Then Excel will ask you where you want to see the output. I select it here, output range. And then I have to give on place where I have to keep it here. I give N1 cell and then OK. So that here you can see the output. Here you can see the average value 1.97 and 4.05. Before FDP session, the average mark scored by the students are 7 out of 5. And after FDP, it was 4.05. And then you have to look this p-value. the p-value here is 3.61355 e minus 30. That means this, when you see this e, that means after this 30 is there. So that means you have to remove this decimal 30 places again to the left side. That means it will be keep giving a value like 0.00000 like that. So that p-value is here less than 0.05. So if the p-value is less than 0.05, then we have to reject H0. That is, null hypothesis will be rejected. The null hypothesis we keep here is that there is no significant difference between the marks scored before and after the FDP. But as here the p-value is 0.0 less than 0.05, we have to reject it, because we can note that the 4.05 is highly. Now, I'll introduce another one interesting Excel function. This male, female, everything is there in a random in between each cell, and the marks you can see here before and after FDP, all those things. Now, for having a better analysis, I just want to paste male's mark alone. That's right, after FDP. I'll take this one after FDP. So I want to paste after FDP's mark alone of male in R column, female's mark in S column, transgender's marks in T column. Normally, if you do this in how you do is that you have to see this where all male is there. Say here why male is there 1. So select here 4, and then have to paste it here in 4 male. Here I have to paste here 4, copy here 4, and then paste here 4. Then I have to check here. Okay, here I also again 4. So I will be pasting here 4. If I am doing like this, it will take huge time. So copy paste like this. For that, I'll introduce a new function called if error. It's a long formula equal to if error. If error means it will reduce the errors, if anything. Like this, I am putting a condition. I have to get the male's marks after FDP alone in R column. And if it is a female here or transgender here, that must not be considered. For such kind of analysis, you have to use if error. So if I copy this one and I paste it here, here you can see marks of male, female, transgender, etc. Hello. Another interesting tool in Excel, which I have to share with you, is that suppose you have a data set like roll number, name, and the students mark in figures. How to convert it into words? So for that, again, there is a long function. Now you may wonder how you can generate this much complicated issue functions, all those tools in Excel. That's what I am going to summarize it in the last few minutes. Excel is like an ocean. There is a lot to learn, a lot of formulas, everything. And it may be very much hard for a student to mug up all these formulas. So how to operate all these things so easily? It's with the help of there you can use chat GPTs like that. I'll show you the last few minutes like how to use chat GPT to solve Excel functions. So here,
Ganesh sir? Sir, are you there?
Ma'am, I think there is some technical issue.
Ma'am, now his
Ma'am,
screen is visible, but I can't able to hear him. Sir,
uh,
we can't able to hear you, sir. Sir, Ganesh sir.
Stella ma'am, you try to call him and reach him, no ma'am? Stella ma'am?
Ma'am, he's in my call, ma'am. I will come back, ma'am.
Okay.
Participants, kindly wait. There is a technical issue.
Ma'am, I can't able to unmute him, ma'am. So just few minutes I will clear the technical issue.
Ganesh sir, you can rejoin again and try, sir. Ganesh sir?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I think sir can log out and log in again.
Yeah. Ganesh sir? Ganesh sir, I think can hear us, but we can't hear you. Please log out and log in again, sir. Ganesh sir?
Chalamal ma'am, I think Ganesha has joined. Can you just make Ganesha as host, co-host?
So I make him as an co-host.
Ganesha, can you able to unmute now, sir?
Ganesh sir?
So we make you as an co-host, sir. Whether you can able to unmute?
Chelama ma'am, there is a issue in from Ganesha and only ma'am.
Oh,
Yeah, because when I'm not a co-host now, because I can able to unmute.
okay, sir. I will make you as a co-host. So I'll make you as a co-host, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think now it's audible, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It's audible.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Is it now screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So now I'll teach you how to use this ChatGPT in using Excel. It's simple. We can give some instructions. Have, for example, I will type like this. I have a data set in Excel where a column lists names of the students
Sir,
is about
which screen you
marks out
coming
of
from? Ganesh?
100.
Ganesha,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, your chat GPT screen is only visible now, sir.
Yeah, ChatGPT screen is visible.
But it was delay, sir. It was delaying.
Is it delaying? Okay. Oh, I think uh, maybe some net issue. Just
And now
let
it
me
is
check.
okay.
Now
Till
it's okay.
100 you
Yeah.
have said, and that was the screen
Okay.
now.
Now it's okay, right? Yeah. Okay, fine. Now in C column, I need the result of the exam. Say whether it is pass or fail. I give a condition that pass mark is 40. So above 40,
Take that.
40 or above 40 should return as pass and others as fail. What formula I have to use in Excel? So here the Excel has given a formula equal to if B2 is to 40, comma, double quote pass, comma, double quote fail. Here you can copy this one and then in Excel C2 column you can paste it so that it will show you whether the student is pass or fail. Like whatever doubt you are having, you can paste it in ChatGPT here. ChatGPT will return you how to solve it. If your doubt is very much simple, ChatGPT will generate accurate output in first attempt itself. For example, this one is a simple clarification and Excel gives the correct answer. But if you're giving some complicated input, then there may be some error. If there is error, you just again repost in ChatGPT that Excel is error, kind of error like that. Then ChatGPT will give again one more, make it corrected and give again that formula so that you can copy paste and try again. by 1 or 2 attempts, you will be able to get the real formula. So through this, you can do wonders in Excel. Actually, 1 hour is a very short time. I think I did my level best to teach you in 1 hour. And so for that only, I just because of the short period, I just showing you this ChatGPT function also, so that through this you can learn yourself by exploring all the areas in Excel. So if you have any doubt, you can please ask participants. I'll be happy to clarify your doubts.
Participants, if you have any doubt, you can
Hello?
ask directly.
Yeah.
One question in the chat box, Professor.
Yeah, okay.
They're asking like how this MS Excel is helpful in correlations.
Okay. That you can do like equal to correl function is there. In Excel, I'll show you in screen how to do correlation. Hope my Excel screen is visible. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So suppose I want to find out the correlation between these values in B column and C column. What you have to do is that equal to CORREL, correl. And then select the B column, then press comma, again press C column data, so that you will get correlation 0.15. So it's like that correlation. And if you want to do regression, you have to click data analysis. Then here you can see regression. By clicking here, first give the dependent value. And then click the independent value. Click label. And then click what all things you need. I need residuals. And then I select the output range. I need output in E81. And then press OK. So you can here see the regression output. Here you can see R square value as 0.02. This is a dummy variable. The R square indicates that how much independent variable explains the that means 2.28% only the independent variable explains the independent variable. This is because it's a dummy set variable that you don't need to mind. Then here you can see the significance value 0.133. That means the regression output is not so. And this is called the F statistics is there. Here you can see the degree of freedom. And this is the A alpha intercept value. And if you want to see the residuals, these are the residuals for your further analysis. This is how you have to do regression in Excel. Anything else?
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I want to know something.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Sir, like when we are using Excel,
Okay.
so when we go to help, a dialog box open besides the Excel, like anything we want to know. So I have seen somewhere like it can be done like Chat GPT can be put in Excel over there, so that we
Yeah.
don't need to shift the screens. Can you tell me something about that?
Sorry, can you tell me the last few words you told?
Pardon, sir?
Last few words you told about ChatGPT.
So
What's
can we
going?
use this simultaneously? Like we are using it on the same screen in the Excel itself, the Chat GPT. Just
Yeah. There is a function in add-ins is there. If you click add-ins, then you will get GPT for Excel, Word, GPT for Excel, everything. You can add those modules. Some are free and some are paid. That depends upon your budget. You can do. Here you can see GPT for Excel, spreadsheet AI, autopilot, etc. So some of them are free and some of them are paid. If you want to use, you just click add.
so which one is better?
Hope my clarification is there. Yeah. Hello.
Sir, which one is better?
Hello.
Sir, I am asking which one is better one? Can you name
Normally, I don't use much these things. I'll just do myself what a formula is there. ChatGPT is enough. It's free, but you may have to go for one. Otherwise, you can go for, I think, GPT for Excel Word is also fine. I don't know whether it is free or paid. Some of them are actually free and some of them are paid. So that you have to check by clicking add. When you add, they will show you. If it is free, it will be installed automatically. If it is paid, means then may have to pay the amount which you have.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else, sir?
There's one question in the chat again.
Yeah, tell
Yes,
us.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, ma'am, please ask. In the chat box, also a lot of questions, Professor.
Okay.
There is one question like, can we do factor analysis?
I saw one that for mark after FDP, which values you assign the
Yeah.
formula. It's about equal to rand between. I type in chat box here again, equal to rand between. Then give the bottom value, that is the lowest value, and then highest value. It's actually for it's a random number generation. This function you can do for random numbers in Excel. If you want to generate some random numbers through Monte Carlo simulation or something in your research, then you can use for this random between function. And this can also be used for teaching also for generating some dummy values also. Anything else? Then for learning Excel, I suggest a few books like Statistics for Managers using Excel. One Levin book is there. Then Excel's one book written by Wayne is also good, Wayne. And then Simon Beninga's book is also good. Simon Beninga's book is good for teaching Excel for using financial decisions like capital structuring, dividend decisions for all those things and all. Simon Beninga's book will be very much useful.
We'll take one final question, Professor.
Yeah, sure.
There's a question again in the chat box.
Okay.
Sir, can we do factor analysis and structural equation modeling in Excel?
Okay, so factor analysis and structural equation model and all cannot be done in Excel. That you have to for easy is that either use MOS or for SEM analysis, or you can use Jamovi is also good. Jamovi is another a software. It's a free software, so that you can install it directly from your Google to your laptop, and you can use to do these two softwares. You can use in Excel. It's not possible.
They are also asking is it possible with the capital structure and dividend ratios?
Yeah, capital structure and dividend decisions, everything you can use. In Excel, if you click here formulas, there you can see all these things financial. If you click financial, then you can see all those policies like IP, IRR, IPMT, NPV, NPER, all those financial tools will be available here. Like otherwise, you can press Shift F3. When you press, you will get a detailed financial analysis. Once you keep here, it will show what this value formula explains. It's about return the accrued interest for security that pays periodic interest. And for ACC, RI, NTM returns the accrued interest for a security that pays interest at maturity. Like that, you can select what are all formulas you need, those things. And then you can calculate you can calculate the depreciation of assets, discount rate, all those things affect PV ratio, future value, IP, IRR, where returns the interest rate of return, like capital budgeting as you told, MIRR. So just by selecting this, you can select here. You can give the value and the guess my number. Guess number is that result for IRR. 1%, 5%, 7%. Those values you can give, and then you will get the IRR.
Like they are asking.
And if you want to go for some logical means, that's one. And the date and time data means this one. Mathematical, then for maths. Like that, you can select which all formulas you need. Everything will be there.
Can we perform reliability test in Excel, sir?
Reliability and all, you have to go for SPSS, because Excel it's not that much big advanced one when compared to SPSS. SPSS it's and MOS are designed for this higher level data analysis. Excel is can be kept as some database, and you can do some small tests like a few things. Can create graph, all those things. But for higher level multivariate analysis, there you have to depend on SPSS or MOS or Jamovi. And then RStudio is also a wonderful software. It's a programming language, but that also is a helpful one. It's also a free software.
Okay, participants, the rest of the questions will be posted directly to the resource person, and you can expect answers from him. Sir, you mentioned some of the books. They wanted to send the books name again.
Yeah, sure.
We will take it. Yeah. Just share it with us, sir. I think participants can be in
I'll
the
post in chat box.
Program. Yeah. That's what they want. Shalama, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, Ganesh sir, please stop your sharing, sir.
Hello?
Sir, please stop your sharing, sir. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful session. And sorry for the trouble. Participants, now I call upon Vaideki ma'am for the vote of thanks. Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. We are winding up, and I'm here with a vote of thanks. On behalf of Partition College management and officials, PG Research Department of Commerce, Shift 1. Our gratitude for your insightful presentation, Dr. Ganesha. Your clear explanation and engaging delivery made even the most complex concept accessible to all participants. Thank you, sir, for sharing your expertise, knowledge with us. We extend our thanks to Dr. Magendran, Dr. Gopinathan for their support, Mr. Daniel, IQAC coordinator, for his felicitation. Our sincere appreciation to Dr. Chellamma ma'am and Mr. Yuvanesh for their excellent technical support. Always the smooth functioning of the program is possible only because of the very strong pillar support. That is our head of the department, Dr. Unica. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all your constant guidance and support. We thank our team captain. We thank all our participants for your excellent and active participation every day. Thank you once again. Thank you all. Thank you.
Participants' feedback link is posted in the group, posted in the chat box.
Thank you, Vaidegi
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am. Thank you, Vaidegi ma'am.
Thank you, Ganesh sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Ganesh sir. Wonderful
Yes, sir.
presentation.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
wonderful presentation. Our Dr. Unica Madam is here and the head of the department. Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So participants, kindly fill your feedback link. It's already posted. We'll not post it in the group, so kindly stay patiently and fill it up.
A feedback link is once again posted in the group, participants. Ma'am, shall we end the session, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ganesh sir, thank you once again.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wonderful presentation.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
we could see the active participation from the participants. We will have workshop, sir, again with you, with a detailed workshop with
sure.
our PG department. Thank you so
Sure,
much, sir.
Sure.
Thank you,
It's my
thank you.
pleasure to share with you.
Yeah. So all the way from Kerala. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ganesh sir.
Thank you.